Hey besties, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and welcome if you're new. Don't get me wrong, I love a good gourmand sweet fragrance. I love a sexy date night perfume. I love fruity fragrances, but I have to say one of my favorite categories, especially for day to day, would definitely be clean fragrances. They just have a way of making you feel so put together, even if you don't feel put together. To me, they're very motivating to wear on those days that I have to get stuff done, but I feel lazy. So if you are interested in hearing about my favorite fragrances for a clean vibe, definitely keep watching. I will link them all down below, as well as the makeup on my face today if you are interested. So let's begin. Starting with something I talk about all the time, so we do not need to talk too much. I've already said I'm gonna talk about this perfume in any clean and fresh fragrance video. I don't care if it's repetitive, redundant. It is a beautiful perfume. Everyone that I let smell this perfume absolutely loves it. So, you know, it is what it is. I would feel like it's a disservice to not mention it, at least briefly. This right here is Ocean di Gioia from Giorgio Armani. This is a reasonably priced perfume compared to the others. It smells like an ocean breeze. You definitely get the citruses there. It's really stunning. Oh my goodness. It has a note of salt that I think keeps it interesting. It has the pear that gives it that sparkling effect. Everything about this perfume just smells so perfect. It's so aquatic. It has a bit of sweetness to it. Definitely getting the citrus for sure. And then it dries down and you really do get that lily of the valley and so much more. I really do love this perfume. I think it's so clean, so fresh, so perfect for an easy reach, especially in summer. So yeah, I don't care. This is so beautiful, and if you haven't got your nose on this, definitely do yourself a favor and at least smell it in Ulta. It's something to smell. And let me go ahead and Google the notes. I don't have like the notes of anything yet, so give me just 1 second. Top notes of pear, citruses, and green notes. Middle notes of water, jasmine, salt, lily of the valley, and rose. And base notes of musk and sandalwood. So refreshing and beautiful. Acqua di Gioia is another beautiful option. This one definitely has a refreshing feel coming from the mint, which is almost kind of like cooling, which I do enjoy. Don't think mint like don't be thrown off. I think it's a really beautiful blend. Everything is blended so beautifully to where nothing is like the star of the show. Nothing is too intense except for maybe the citrus, which is coming from the lemon. I get white florals, which are very prominent, but they're like watery white florals, kind of like very fresh. Very clean, you guys. There's also a sweetness coming from the brown sugar, and overall this is a beautiful perfume. I like to wear it when I work out, but in general, for my clean girl days, I think this is a lovely perfume, and it does get some love from me. So it has top notes of Amalfi lemon, mint, middle notes of water jasmine, I guess that's like the watery white florals, base notes of Virginia cedar, French labdanum, and brown sugar. So lovely fragrance. Next up is Dylan Purple, and Dylan Purple is a lovely, fruity, juicy, sparkly, dazzling pear. It really does remind me of it just reminds me of a really beautiful shampoo. Like, it has that soapy vibe to it, to where I keep gravitating towards it. I've put it in so many videos, not like talking about it, but telling you guys it's my scent of the day because it really is so beautiful. This was actually a recommendation to me by someone working at Ulta. Her name's Alyssa. Hi Alyssa, if you're watching, and I have not looked back. This is a lovely perfume. If you love the smell of that shampooey goodness in the shower and you want to smell it outside the shower and let it linger, the only thing is it is a toilette, so it's not the most long lasting, but I do not mind to reapply it. Let me just tell you, it's so good. If you want the same vibe for cheaper, I think God is a Woman from Ariana Grande smells pretty similar. Just putting that out there. This one has top notes of pear, bitter orange, and bergamot, which is my happy note. Middle notes of freesia, pomerose, mahonial, and then base notes of ambroxan ISO E Super, Skylight, Virginia Cedar, and Balambra Tree. Next up is definitely newer to my collection, but I'm gonna tell you, out of all the perfumes we've talked about, this one so far smells the most expensive. It smells the most luxurious. It smells the most elegant. This perfume is called Orientica Royal Amber, and I have to say, oh my goodness, it smells spicy, but also sweet, and it's slightly fruity. Oh my goodness, it smells so good and fresh. It smells fresh, spicy, sweet, fruity. It smells so good, you guys. I cannot get this perfume out of my hands. It smells so fresh. There's some greenness to it. But it's just so beautiful, you guys. You definitely have to get your hands on this perfume. There's definitely some fruits going on. Like I said, I think melon is what I smell the most, but there also is pineapple. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a dupe for Xerjoff's Herba Pura in the blue bottle. I don't own that one. I haven't heard too much about it either, like done research, but for me, this just smells so fresh and so beautiful and so expensive, and I bought it on Amazon for about $50. So to me, it's worth every single penny and maybe even some more. So let's go ahead and talk about these lovely notes. We have top notes of bergamot, again my happy note, green notes, middle notes of sweet notes, I don't know which ones, it just says sweet notes, amber, melon, and pineapple, and then base notes of woody notes, musk, and vanilla. So yeah, definitely on the dry down, it has that woodiness to it, but it's not too woody, and also the musk. This is unreal. Please, like, I wish you could go to store, I don't know where you could smell this, and just get your nose on it, because it's such an experience. Out of all of these perfumes, once again, it does smell the most luxe. You know, this one actually also smells pretty expensive. This is J'adore Parfum d'Eau Dior. I probably butchered that, do not be mean to me. This had the name at the bottom, but my vision is so bad I wasn't even gonna try to hurt my eyes with that. But anyway, look at the bottle. The bottle on this is really pretty. I would just say if you're traveling with it, be careful, because I always let you guys know I already messed it up right here. This was actually a gift, so that's great, but this perfume is pricey if I do remember correctly. But you guys, it is lovely. I actually wear this one, don't be mean to me, but I love to wear this one to bed. And look at that mister. Oh, it smells so freaking good. To put it plainly, it just smells like florals, white florals specifically. There is greenness to this perfume as well, so it's green, it's floral. You're also getting a hint of sweetness coming from what? I was gonna say honeydew, but the honeysuckle. Really beautiful fragrance. You're gonna smell expensive, because to me, floral and expensive just go hand in hand. This is not very long lasting, although for me, I get a good amount of hours out of it. I do prefer to wear it to bed, because I just smell so luxurious in my opinion when I wear this to bed, and it's not too like heavy. Like something like Delina Exclusive I would never wear to bed, because it's just so heavy with the oud and the rose. It's a lot, and the vanilla. But this is a lightly bougie floral fragrance. It's lovely. I will say I love it for spring. I think year round though, it's really pretty. Definitely just, you know, to the point, white florals, you have to get on with them. But if you're a white floral lover, please check this out. It's so lovely, and it's very like light. Even though it is super floral, it's not super sharp in my opinion. Definitely such a beautiful perfume in my collection that does make me feel good every time I wear it, and just really put together. I think I've said before, anytime I smell this perfume, I think of a woman that just has her stuff together. She's clean, her nails are done, she's always well manicured, not a hair out of freaking place. Like, she's just elegant, and that's really all I can say. So the perfume has notes of jasmine sambac, green notes, honeysuckle, magnolia, neroli, and rose, and it's lovely. Next up is a cheapie, or at least cheaper than the others. This one is Glossier You, and Glossier You is a lovely, musky, powdery, spicy fragrance. So if you're someone that really does love a good laundry smell but make it spicy, I think you'd absolutely love Glossier You. Now for me, this one, I'm gonna be real, is not my favorite out of all my perfumes for when I want a clean vibe. It just smells like clean laundry. It really does, with a hint of spice. So this perfume is going to be great for if you want to smell like that. People say it's your skin but better, but I would say it's your skin but better with the tinge of spice. It really just smells like your laundry. Once again, that's the vibe I get from this perfume. It has notes of iris, ambre, ambroxan, and pink pepper. I have heard rumblings that they did make a new formulation. If that's true, I have the new formulation, which I'm kind of sad about because the people that are saying the formula is different are saying they like the formula before. If you have the old formula, please let me know how you feel about it, and if you've smelled the new one, which I think is the one I own, do you hate it? I would love to know, because again, it's just not my favorite, but I do enjoy it sometimes. I just can't wear it all the time, I think, because of that spice. And to be real with you, I don't want to smell like laundry. My laundry is already clean. I want to smell like something else, you know? Same vein, I feel like Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume smells very similar to Glossier You, but just without that added spice. So if you smelled this and you really don't love that spicy element, or you know, you don't want that all the time, I would say maybe Juliet Has a Gun would be better, because the Not a Perfume definitely does have that your skin but better vibe to it, but just again without that added spice. And this one only has notes of ambroxan and cetalox, so it's very musky and very, again, skin scent. And then one of my favorite clean scents is Musk 12. I wear this one to bed, but I've also wore it like mixed in with other fragrances. Now what I love about this perfume versus the other two is definitely the incorporation of the vanilla, because I don't want to smell like laundry. I just said that. I want to smell like a little bit more. For me, I mean, that's why Glossier You is great if you want a bit of spice, but I like a bit of vanilla, which is present in Musk 12, so I love that. For that reason, whenever I want to smell clean, fresh, out the shower, but make it a little bit sweet, I reach for this baby right here, and I'm never disappointed. And this has top notes of freesia and lotus, middle notes of musk and jasmine, and base notes of vanilla and sandalwood. I love that the vanilla is at the base, and this is such a lovely, musky, sweet, everyday perfume. Lovely for bed, and when I don't want to smell like I tried too hard. And then last but not least, we have Narciso Rodriguez. This one is the Poudre. I really love this one. It is very pink. It's very girly, very frilly. I feel like this one even has like a makeup-y smelling vibe. It definitely has that musky quality, as well as having a lot of floral going on. There's jasmine, rose, I don't know what else, oh, orange blossom. Something kind of sweet coming through as well, which when I did do research on the perfume, I found that it has the note of coumarin, which it says natural and synthetic, popular, and woody. It can either smell like something like herbal, like hay, or it can smell like caramelized almonds. I think that's what's giving it that kind of sweetness. So yeah, I definitely get that in the fragrance as well. And overall, I think it's a really beautiful, pretty girl perfume, especially for every day. I love to wear it when I'm doing errands. I love to wear it to bed even. It's a little too strong for me to wear to bed. I believe this also has patchouli, which might be why it's has a little bit more depth to it. It's a little bit stronger than a lot of the fragrances I'm naming, a lot more long lasting as well. But with that being said, I still think it's a lovely, clean fragrance. I think you could probably put this in a lot of categories, but I'm gonna call it clean for the sake of today's video, because it's a really nice one that I think you're either gonna love it or you're not going to, okay? This has top notes of jasmine, Bulgarian rose, and orange blossom, middle note of musk, and base notes of coumarin, cedar, vetiver, and patchouli, and I think that the vetiver also does give it that fresh vibe as well. So this is a lovely perfume, and it is our last to talk about today, although I have so many in my collection that I could reference in today's video. But yeah, we'll leave it here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to comment, like, subscribe. It lets me know you love this content and to keep pushing out similar videos. I love you, and I will see you in the next one, besties. And don't forget to comment your favorite clean fragrances so I can add them to my cart. I love you. Bye.